Happy lunch hour, gang. Okay, pouring rain here, which is fine. I don't. Gardens need water, pond needs water, trees need water. It's all good here. So, how many times in the last, I don't know, year or so, have you heard MAGA's a threat to democracy, yada, yada, yada. You know, our democracy's gonna die if Donald Trump is reelected, right? We've heard all that, okay? I want to give you a couple of things that are going on right now that might make you change your mind on actually what's going on, okay? Congress, the blue side of it, is pushing all sorts of information right now pushing bills to allow immigrants, non-citizens, to vote, okay? Whether they're illegals, whether they are green card holders, whether they're here on visas, whatever. Because, those people deserve representation, right? Fine, no. Their claim, this is what I laugh at hysterically, coming out directly saying this. Nowhere in the original Constitution does it say that U.S. citizens have a right to vote. This is what the Democrats are claiming. I would love if the liberal Looney Tunes would actually go read the damn Constitution, okay? 15th Amendment, let me quote it for you. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. The 19th Amendment. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. The 26th Amendment. The right of citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. Hey, liberals, do you notice that word at the beginning of all those amendments to the Constitution? The right of citizens of the United States. Yes, it says blatantly 3 times in the Constitution that only citizens have the right to vote. Now, everybody's favorite idiot, Jamie Raskin, Democrat from Maryland, is all over that. His quote, I'll read this, it's just easier. In this article, I will argue that the current blanket exclusion of non-citizens from the ballot is neither constitutionally required nor historically normal. Moreover, the disenfranchisement of aliens at the local level is vulnerable to keep theoretical objections since resident aliens, who are governed, taxed, and often drafted just like citizens, have a strong democratic claim to be considered members, indeed citizens, of the local communities. No. Wrong, okay? Sorry. You are a citizen of the country in which you came from. If you renounce your citizenship to that former country, or if you have the potential for dual citizenship, that's one thing. But until you are a naturalized citizen or a native-born citizen, no, you do not have the right to vote per the Constitution. This is how this works in this country. You're the one supposed to be making the laws. Why do we have to explain the current ones to you? Okay? This is getting idiotic. But so now you have all these Democrats who know that they are going to get their ass handed to them in November because, I don't know, the young kids aren't voting Democrat, the blacks are sitting there flipping over to Republicans, the Hispanics are abandoning the Democrat Party, soccer moms are abandoning Democrats, everybody's abandoning Democrats. So the only thing that they can do is try to bring in new voters. Hey, we'll buy them off with free homes, free food, free phones, free cars. We'll pay off your student loans, yada, yada, yada. So this is what they're trying to do, right? But then, of course, you get the other side, the illegals, the criminals that are coming over here, well, they've got another way of doing this, and this is to game the system to become citizens, okay? Or at least to get green cards, which obviously is putting you on the path to citizenship. Does anybody know what a U visa is? Okay. A U visa is for somebody that's illegal, but can get fast-tracked to getting a green card or citizenship because they've been oppressed in the United States. Now, what's going on, and you just had half a dozen guys who were arrested for running a scam, is they were staging robberies, okay? And obviously, just like the cartels and stuff like that, and the coyotes, you got to pay to do this. Hey, we know a way that you can get a green card faster. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend to rob you. We're going to put you through the mental anguish of being a victim. And then what you can do is file for a U visa that says you've been irreparably harmed, mentally and or physically in a robbery in the United States, and therefore the U.S. owes you to give you legal status in the United States. Okay, this has been going on in Chicago, in Ohio, in Kentucky, in Tennessee. Okay, this is where these guys have been trying to do it. Ironically, most of the guys' last names are Patel. Okay, but so here we have another scam being played on it. You kind of put the two and two together there about scams. They've been arrested for trying to commit visa fraud. Now, if you think about how this is going down, well, gee, you get your green card, and then you can apply for citizenship a little bit faster. And we'll just kind of work all around here to make sure that you can vote. So, hey, we'll get something from the criminal gangs, and then we'll get something from the criminal Democrats. And by the way, you can help us maintain power so we can keep you pushed down in society. You were chattel back in whatever country you came from. You shouldn't have any problem being chattel here in the United States. Go out there and fetch my water, boy. That's pretty much what the Democrats want to do. They want to put everybody on the plantation. They want to put us all in chains. The Democrats. Remember, the Democrats are the parties that established the KKK, the party that was against the Equal Rights Amendment, was against Jim Crow. The Democrats historically have always been the party of racists, okay? They're doing the best they can to hide Joe Biden's absolute love for Robert Byrd, remember him, okay? An avowed racist. If you look at the three biggest racist presidents in the history of the United States, that would be Lyndon Johnson, Woodrow Wilson, and Barack Obama. Gee, what do they all have in common? They're all Democrats, okay? Yes, you get some of these rap stars or Charlemagne the God or whatever, coming out and saying they can't endorse Joe Biden. Of course they can't. He's an avowed racist. So people need to figure out what is going on. But we've talked about this forever. It's feudalism. It's the quote-unquote liberal, self-described liberal elites and the rest of us, the plebes. That's what they want. We have to stop this, okay? And no, I'm not saying go out and start polishing your brass. Let's keep the words clean. But we need to be vocal, not be lulled into, gee, you know what, my state's really red or my city's really red. No, we need to send a message. We need Trump to win the election by 50 million votes. We need every Democrat kicked out of state houses, out of the U.S. House of Representatives, out of the U.S. Senate. I mean, it's real interesting looking at Trump here in a couple hours is going to be doing a rally in the Bronx, in New York City, right? What are the chances of New York City turning red? Practically zero. But you know what would be really cool? It's AOC's district. Wouldn't it be nice to see her kicked out of Congress? We got to start somewhere. Pinball out.